Welcome back.
I'm Erika.
And this is Sherry.
And this is
Generation Conversation.
Where new school meets old school.
Old school meets new school.
Welcome, welcome for everyone who's tuning in for the first time. Where you been at? And everyone who's always tuning in, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hope everyone's having a great week and start to their September.
Yes, the summer's kind of going fast.
Well, yeah.
And kind of not.
No, I don't know. I feel like it's going at a good pace, but you turn around and it's a new month.
It is.
It is. But I feel like we've done a lot in these summer months.
Right.
One of them being
vacations.
That's our episode for today.
Yes. So vacations, everyone. Well, I don't know if everyone loves them or not.
Who wouldn't love vacations?
I know, but I can't assume. I know we love vacations.
Mm-hmm.
We love vacations. But if you think about it, what do you even consider a vacation?
I think a vacation is taking a trip somewhere where you can relax, have fun, make memories, somewhere. Or, yeah, essentially that's what I think a vacation is. Somewhere where you can relax, make memories, and have fun. So
you don't have to necessarily have a hotel.
No.
It doesn't have to be on a resort.
No.
It doesn't have to be out of the city even, I guess.
No.
Right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I mean, I prefer far, far away.
Yes. Erika just came back from vacation.
Jamaica. Yes, I'm a real Rasta now. No, that was my third time in Jamaica, and it never disappoints. I love Jamaica.
Jamaica's cool.
Yeah. What do you consider a vacation?
Pretty much the same thing. I think that a place where you can go to relax, like you said, is very important first and foremost, because without relaxation, there's no vacation. I'm gonna get that put on a shirt. Okay. And also, I mean, it should be some type of experience, you know, whatever that entails, whether that entails seeing something new or doing something different, but just an experience of some kind, you know. So
would you say your main goal of a vacation is to relax?
That's always my goal. However, I rarely do it on vacation.
Yeah. And
that's not a good thing. I usually have to come back from vacation and take a vacation before I go back to work.
Yeah.
You know?
So then, I mean, essentially, it's levels to it. Like,
right. I think they're more like trips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's a difference between a trip and a vacation. If you're not really relaxing, I mean, you could kind of do half and half, you know, relax some days and do stuff the other days.
So trips, you're not relaxing.
I don't think so.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, vacation is more so relaxing.
Right. That's what I think.
Yeah, I get that. I can see that. I mean, some people just see the vacations as getting away from home.
Right.
Or getting out of their city.
Right.
You know, getting away.
Getting away.
That's essentially what people think a vacation is.
Right.
Which I think that's really what it's defined as.
Like if you look it up in the dictionary.
In the dictionary, we had looked stuff up in the dictionary.
Oh my goodness!
If you look it up on Google,
oh, goodness gracious.
The definition of a vacation is a period spent away from home or business in travel or recreation.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess you don't have to relax.
No.
All right. Okay.
But I get what you're saying. Like, you think vacation. I mean, vacate means to get away, like to leave.
Yes.
So,
means, right.
Essentially, vacation.
I just relate it to relaxation. The shun. Vacation, relaxation.
There's
vacation,
so many shun words.
Relate. I mean, to relax. So.
I mean, yeah, it is a personal preference. So, like I said, your goal essentially of a vacation would be to relax.
What's your goal?
To have fun.
Right.
To have fun and to make memories. I feel like those go hand in hand.
Which usually means no relaxation at all whatsoever.
No sleep. Bus, club, no sleep.
So then you come back tired and you go to work tired.
No. That makes
a lot of sense.
Anytime I go on vacation, I make sure I have at least 2 days off when I come back. Because I have to recover. Like, there is no way I can function at work after a trip, vacation, whatever you want to call it. No, I need that time off. But yeah, wake up, like, it's like going to work, but you're having fun. Like, I wake up, crack of dawn.
Oh my goodness.
Go do activities, but it's fun stuff, so it doesn't feel like a lot.
I guess. I mean, I don't like and I do it, but I don't necessarily like when I go on vacations, having a schedule, because then I feel like I'm at work. You know, we got to be at the marina at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we got to be on the boat at 5 o'clock.
Because you want to make the best of it. You want to get in all that enough fun.
Yeah.
All the fun in those days, that short amount of time.
I think I'm going to differentiate when I take a vacation or a trip. I'm going to differentiate in my mind so that my mind is right. So I know that if I'm going to, whatever this place is, this is a vacation. That means I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill. Don't ask me to do anything. If I'm going here, it's going to be a trip. That means, so that'll help me.
Right. And honestly, if I want to go somewhere and relax, I'm going by myself. I don't feel like I can truly relax being with somebody.
Right.
First of all, I got to talk to them.
Right.
Second of all, we got to accommodate each other. Right. Like, what you want to do or like what you want to eat. So if I take a relaxing vacation, I'm going by myself.
Well, like if you have a friend, a best friend or whatever, you can go on a trip, on a vacation together if you guys both have the same intention.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have to lay it out. This is what I consider relaxation. This is what we're going for. We ain't doing all this activities and stuff. And I think it has to be somewhere I have been before. In order to really relax, because I won't feel like I'm missing out on something. Right.
Well, let's talk about the differences in vacations amongst the generations.
Oh yeah,
this is huge. There's so many. You guys, I don't even know what. First of all, I don't even know where y'all get the money to vacation like y'all do. I don't even know. I don't even know where y'all get the time to vacation like you do. And you guys, it's like you on a mission. Like if you look at like Instagram and Twitter, everybody's on a mission to out vacation the next person.
That's what it seems like, right? I know. Yeah. It does seem like that.
It does.
No, but I was raised on vacations. Like I was brought up on that. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like I've been vacationing. So like,
she act like I'm not her mother.
I'm letting them know. I'm just saying, like, I've been traveling. I went to England when I was in 5th grade. Like, I've been traveling. But money-wise, it's not as expensive as you think it is. Right. Especially when you plan ahead of time. Right. A lot of people don't do that. I like to plan. I like to lay stuff out because I want to have the money to do it. I don't want to be on vacation what's the word? Pocket pension, whatever the word is.
Penny pension.
I'm making that up. Yes, penny pension. I can never get these phrases right. Somebody need to make me a book, a little reference manual.
That's what we should do. We should do.
Gosh, I'm terrible. Okay, anyway, but yeah, I like to make sure my funds are right. And then if you plan enough in advance, you could be making payments.
Right.
Periodically. So it really doesn't pan out to be that expensive. You could spend that same much amount of money on food, going out here in the city. Like, I'm tired of that. I want to go somewhere else.
Right. And I think that the way vacationing has evolved over time has made it like that. Because even with me, when we used to take you guys on vacation, we did penny pinch because we were like we were going on vacation one way or another, and we didn't always have all the funds to have a fantastic time. So I remember sitting in on like timeshare things.
I remember that. Where y'all going at the crack of dawn?
Exactly.
Oh, we going to a meeting.
We'll be right back.
So we could get a free park pass.
Exactly.
I'm there.
Those are the sacrifices we made as parents. That's the sacrifices we would make. And I made sure I took Eric because Eric had no problem with saying no.
Right. And y'all know I didn't care. Like I just like being somewhere new. Right. Like we didn't even have to do too much.
I know. I remember taking you guys to Disney. This was before Kendall was born. Taking you and Yane and Cricket to Disney, and we got there. We had these passes, and y'all were just not enthused. Y'all would rather do the little carnivals on the side of the street and then the resort, the pool. That's what y'all wanted to do. I'm like, oh my God, we spent hours in this thing.
I love me a pool.
Tickets. But yeah, so it has evolved. It has changed. It's become a lot more affordable. And then as far as taking vacations at your job, you know what I mean? Like that's become more acceptable.
So yes, that's a big point. Like I feel like even like with the older people I work with, they don't ever take time off. What irritates me is like, dang, Erika, you always on vacation? Yes, I am. You can do the same, you know, right? Like we work the same job. You can do the same. And then as a nurse, you know, I'm only required 3 days a week. I can set it up where I don't even have to take the days off to really take a trip.
If you work it right.
Yeah, if I work it right. And, you know, I feel like that's what anyone, you have to put in the effort to take a vacation. I feel like that's just as important as working a job. Definitely. Or like eating. Honestly, I'm gonna be that person. Vacationing is vital to like your, you know, mental health. Like, you need some vacation.
And then physical health, too. Yeah, it's physical and mental. And I'm an advocate at work with my employees taking a vacation. I often tell them, look, take time off. Don't burn out. I can't use you if you burn out. Exactly. You know, if that means losing you for a couple days or a week, I'd rather do that than lose you for a month in the hospital. You know, and we need that work-life balance. So I'm a big advocate of vacation. I always said that my ideal job would be to teach people how to vacation.
You should go work for timeshare, girl.
No, not that kind. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like, because I know how to vacation, I've gotten it to, you know, a point where I know exactly where to go, how to spend money. And it's based on who you are, what you like, and things like this. But vacation does require, and tell me if I'm wrong, you to step out of your comfort zone.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. My thing is, I'm never going to see them people ever again in my life. Well, I say that, but social media has a funny way of working things out. But no, like, I used to be like, if you know me, you know, I'm the karaoke queen. But like, I didn't learn really to be that way until we did start going on vacations and they would do karaoke. And I would be like, you know, why not? I don't know these people. Just get up there, stand. It's fun. Yeah, and it's fun. Or just like adventurous stuff, you know, like trying different, and then when you meet different people on vacation, they encourage you to do that too, or seeing where they're from or what they've done. You're like, oh heck yeah, why wouldn't I do this?
Exactly, exactly. So, what about the people you go with vacations on, your travel companions?
That's so important. Like, oh,
so okay. Well, let me. When I used to travel, most of the time we took vacations, and this is when I was a child, with family. That's who you took a vacation with. Sometimes you take a random friend, you know what I mean, from up the street, you know, and her parents let her go or whatever. But for the most part, it was with your family. Nowadays, you know, we still do family trips. I don't know how many people actually do family trips like we do.
I know several people who do though. Yeah.
So family trips, we still do that, which is important. But now you guys, you do groups.
Yeah. I'm learning, you know, not everybody you should go on a trip with. And like this last trip to Jamaica, it wasn't like, I only knew 2 people. It was my friend Ebony's birthday. Shout out to Eb.
Happy birthday,
Eb. And I knew her friend, her best friend. And I didn't know the other girls. So it's kind of like, you know, you're hesitant about it. But I feel like when the goal is to have a good time, that cuts out a lot of extraness. Like when everyone has a goal, like, and then she sent us an itinerary of the stuff she wanted to do. Good. And, you know, ahead of time, like, hey, put this in their head. Like, we're doing stuff every day. Like, so when you put that in people's minds, you know, you don't have to worry about people being cheap about spending money because they'll let you, hopefully they will let you know up front, I can't afford to do this, blah, blah, blah. Or people not wanting to do things. Like, you already know what time it is. My thing now is the co-ed trips. I see a lot of those. I haven't been on one myself. I think I would like that because, you know, it would be fun. Just guys bring a different
kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of fun. If you didn't check out last episode, Battle of the Sexes, check it out. But yeah, so I feel like that's getting big now too. Like a lot of I was about to say interracial, a lot of co-ed trips. But I say that from the outside, looking from the outside in, if that really works. But I think that would be fun. But everybody has to be on the same page. Now you said something by mistake. You said interracial by mistake. But if you think about it, that's cool too, because if you think about it, to be honest, you know, when you're from different cultures and different backgrounds, it's great to go on vacation with people that are different than you. Because they expose you to different things. Totally different, and you expose them to different things. You know what I mean? So, you know, that whole thing is different. And that's, you know, so you have a co-ed interracial big party, good time. You know, I love trips.
We know, Erika.
So when you took trips, Like, did you have, back in your day, did you take trips with friends? Like,
not really. When I got older, like in my early 20s,
like my age.
I would start taking trips.
God, I'm getting in my late 20s.
Oh yeah, you are. Oh my God. She just had a light bulb moment.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so anyway, we did a lot of and we didn't do a lot of family trips. We didn't take a lot of family trips, you know. We didn't take a lot of vacations at all. When we did take a vacation, it was a big deal. So I really, now that I think about it, I really didn't really start vacationing till I got older.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would go, you know, to the beach with some friends, and you know, what we did a lot of was just go to other places and party and come back home.
Okay.
You know? So it wasn't a lot of vacations.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And I feel like now, like the places people go, you know, unfortunately COVID put a damper on that, but just people go all over now, and I love that. Like, I love seeing people travel to Rome, Paris, Antarctica, like just different places.
Right.
But I feel like, dang, what was I gonna say? People traveling these different places, not everybody's open to that. Like, a lot of people are scared, which I get.
And then the thing is, you really do have to do your homework.
Yes,
you really should do your homework.
And with the people you travel, because people be too wide open for everything.
Yes.
And it's like, hold on.
Yes. So you gotta, you know, you need to do a little research. You know, find out where's the dangerous places. Find out, you know, what's insulting to the people that you're going, you know, to be around, and find out what foods, you know, things like that. So
and I think what made this Jamaica trip so different is because Ebony's cousin lives in Jamaica, so she was able to tell us all the spots and like so negotiate prices and stuff. Like, you know, she was a native, and that made it a lot better. We didn't have that to worry about. You know, we knew we were in good hands with that. What I was gonna say was, now it seems like people are taking travel dates. Like, people will travel, like it'll be considered like a date almost. Like, and
you go somewhere like out of the country.
Yeah, people like go out of the country with people they're talking to or dating.
So people just trying to get killed, huh?
No. I'm not talking about meeting people.
No, I'm saying you're going on a date. All right. So if you go on a date with this dude, right, and you go to,
it might not be the first time y'all meet though.
I don't care. Okay. You go out to eat dinner, okay? I'm already a little skeptical because, you know, you don't know him that well. You know what I mean? Now you're talking about you gonna go to Mexico with him?
A lot of people are doing that. Yeah.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you did it like with other people, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, then that would be a little different. But just you and him, I mean, you might get out there and trigger something. You might say something that trigger, and guess what?
Yeah, it's over. You stuck. Nah, that's when I would make friends with everybody. I'd be like, listen, we can tell the front desk people, like, I'm on this date or trip with this guy I don't really know like that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. But
no, a lot of people do that now.
Wow. So what would you say is your overall best vacation ever?
Overall best vacation ever?
I know. And maybe you can name two, because that's probably hard for you.
That is difficult for me.
So many things to take into consideration when you're determining the best.
Right, because it's like, what did I do? I'm gonna say Orlando and Jamaica.
Wow.
Orlando, we went this year. Jamaica just this past time.
Yeah, and then you've been a lot of places, so that's saying a lot.
And I feel like I'm forgetting some.
Right.
But those were the best for me so far.
Now, why Orlando? Because that's so close.
I know.
And so regular.
Because it was like nothing but good vibes around family, and the house was beautiful. And that one, I feel like I did relax.
Yeah.
You know, I relaxed.
Yep.
You know, we didn't do stuff every day, all day. We did stuff, but it would be at the house. And we did go to Disney. But it was just chill, like.
Yep. I agree. That was one of mine too. Yeah, that was one of mine.
Definitely a good one.
It was so not expected, to be so great. And I think too, when your expectations are not too high, you don't get disappointed. But I was really impressed with that vacation, and just how well organized, how everybody just went with the flow. And it was 23 of us.
It was a lot of us.
It was 23 of us, and everybody just went with the flow. We had no, no issues or anything. So that was one of my favorites too. The other one is Erica and I went to St. Lucia.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just beautiful. It was just an experience that, I mean, you know, we stayed in like I don't know, a hut maybe that was in the mountain. So it was like right inside the mountain. It had no windows in there, and you know, the birds would just fly. It was just a really good experience. The food was different.
Right.
So I think that might have been probably somewhere around my favorite as well.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm missing some. We took a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We took so many. Those were all
great. The ski trip was great.
The ski trip was fun. I just hated the skiing. The ski trip was fun. Like I said, we've taken a lot of trips.
We have taken a lot of trips, and I'm so glad that we were able to do that.
Me too. That was a blessing, because you know, I wouldn't have this desire for travel as much as I do.
You don't have any fear of it.
Exactly, and any fear. Yeah, that could be a good and bad thing. But for the most part, no fear of it, or just fear to try new things, period. Like outside of travel in life, you know? Like that's a big thing.
Yeah, like when you went to England, when you think about that, we weren't there.
Oh yeah, that was a good trip. I was just so young.
Yeah, she went to England in the 5th grade with some other students, and I mean, we had to have like a group. The parents had to have like a little support group, because all of our little 5th graders were so far away, and y'all hardly ever called us.
It was hard to the time zone, and the way we had to. Yeah, we moved a lot. That was a really good trip, though. I think that's really what
kicked it off.
Yeah, because like we went to hostels and just hotels and just random places. We slept in a tent one night. Like, we did a lot. Yeah. Shoot, I was Dora the Explorer. That was fun.
And then Kendall went to Germany.
Yeah.
You know,
and even like sports trips we've taken. Yes. You know, with basketball, Kendall's basketball, I mean, with volleyball.
Yep. Yeah, we have done a lot of traveling. We really have. And I remember we got you guys on planes early. I'm talking infant, you know, and you got used to it, and it was easy to travel with y'all because
I ain't gonna say that I'm totally comfortable on an airplane. I still tense up. Yeah, I don't know. And then manifest ain't making it any better. But no, like, I don't know. Always, I take so many flights a year, like, but I still get nervous.
Right. Well, I think that's natural.
Yeah,
that's natural.
So how many trips would you say a person should take a year?
I think 4. and they don't all have to be extravagant, you know what I mean? But I think a trip a quarter.
What is okay, like a trip just to...
So I think that everybody needs to take a week off.
A year? Like how many times?
4 weeks. Yeah. Okay. So a week, a quarter. And you know, you don't have to go away the whole week, but at some point in time you should do something, go away or do something. So I think 4 vacations is ideal because it rejuvenates you, and you know what it does that people don't realize? It gives you something to look forward to. If you have something to look forward to, you tend to work a little better. You tend to, you know, not be as stressed and bogged down because all you're doing is thinking about, oh my goodness, can't wait to this trip, can't wait to this trip. So, you know, I think 4 is good. What do you think? 17?
I think like 2 a month.
2 a month, Erica?
Nah. I mean, that's definitely not feasible for some people.
Most people.
I would like to take 2 a month, but
you
know, life don't work like that. But I mean, at least that's why I said, what do you think a trip is? Like, okay, going to another city, like if there's a concert of an artist I want to see, I might not see it in my city. I might go to another city to see a concert. Same concert I was going to see, but I would just go to another city.
Yeah, but you stay in a hotel.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a trip.
That's a trip. So that's why I'm like, okay, 1 a month.
Good Lord.
And then, okay, a trip could be going to visit family.
Yeah.
Or going to visit, like my best friend lives in Florida, going to see her.
It could be. That's true.
1 a month.
1 a month. Whew, 12 trips a year.
That's about where I'm at almost.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's good though. And if you're able to, that's great. You know, everybody's not able to.
I think definitely my generation guys, if you know, even if you do have kids, I know it's harder, but
Yeah, take some trips kid trips.
Yeah.
Trips that involve kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Find some friends with kids.
Right.
Or, you know.
Right.
But definitely those without kids, baby, where y'all at?
Right.
Like, for real. We should be traveling, seeing the world.
Yep.
You know, like it's so much out there, so much more than just here, the United States.
Right.
Like it's so much to see, or even more than just Georgia or wherever you presently live. Like,
and even for, you said, you know, the people with kids, people without kids, and hey, shout out to the people who got rid of their kids.
Woo-hoo! Okay, I was thinking to my generation. Hopefully they ain't on that yet.
Me and Eric about to hit it for real. We gonna be so out.
Okay, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So they have different types. I don't know if it's different type of vacations, but they have vacation, staycation, and vacation.
Right. I don't know what the heck a vacation is.
What does it seem like?
You take your bae?
Yes.
Your significant other
Yes.
or somebody?
Yes.
Okay.
Vacation.
Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to A Boogie.
Oh,
I don't think he came up with the
coined
concept, but he has
Oh.
a song called that.
Okay. So I know a staycation is when, and I heard that this is not really a vacation. A staycation is not really a vacation. It's when you go and stay with someone, like somebody in your family, and you're visiting. That's visiting.
I didn't think that's what a staycation was.
What you thought it was?
I thought it was when you just stay in a house.
Oh, yeah. So what's the one called? Yeah, that's true. It's one called where you go, maybe it's visiting. Like they were saying, it's a difference between vacation and visiting. That's what it is. So when you go and stay with family, that's not a vacation. That's a visit.
Yeah.
You're right. And a staycation is when you take time off and do nothing but stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then a vacation is what you were talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
So out of the three, I would go with a vacation. I ain't got no bae.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay at home. So there's that.
Well, what about a visit?
I mean, I feel like that's just something. That's something, not that I'm obligated to do, but
What you're gonna do?
yeah, like that's my family. You
Right.
know?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes they could be fun too.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so let's say, all right, if you had a choice, which you kind of answered, would you do a family trip or a friends trip?
Um,
And it's funny because your favorite vacations, one was family and one was friends.
It depends on who are the friends and who are the family. Honestly.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Well, that's tough. I feel like I could be more free with friends.
Free to do what? What are you
Just
trying to be free
anything.
for?
Just like, you know, y'all might not want to do some stuff I want to do, but with my friends, like certain friends be down for whatever.
Right. I got you.
So, but then I do have like cousins and stuff who will be down to do
Right.
stuff.
Right.
So but family, sometimes family pays for things. So I don't know. That's a hard one.
It is. It is.
What would you say?
I think. I mean, you know, we're older and all that, and we have friends, but I really enjoy family vacations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still enjoy the vacations with us four. Yeah. I really enjoy those vacations. Mm-hmm. You know, we still try to do things like that, and it's fun.
And I guess because I see y'all all the time,
right?
And then I don't always see my friends, so. Yeah, but you know, it's an age thing.
Yeah,
I really enjoy my family vacations, but I like the friend vacations too.
Right, and that's understood. Now, what would be your ultimate dream vacation?
Ultimate dream vacation, I think will be all paid for.
Yes, that's exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
All paid for, it, not by me. Like someone else paid for it.
Right.
I think it would be to probably Barcelona.
Oh, Spain. Why?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Barcelona. I think it's because of the Cheetah Girls.
Oh my goodness.
But no, and I think the food would be great. I love tacos. Remember, that's like the food I could eat for the rest of my life.
But I don't think you're going to go to Spain for tacos,
no.
Erica.
No, but I just think it would be so beautiful out there to go to Spain.
What about Italy?
Yeah, Italy. Yeah, I want to go to Italy, but I don't know
about food.
Spain is just somewhere I've always wanted to go.
Okay.
And then like the music, the vibes, you know, I feel like it'll be different.
Right.
What about you?
Africa.
Okay.
You know, I've always wanted to go to Africa. I want to go on a safari,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to love on all of the giraffes, and I want to live with them and stay with them. I love them so much. But I do want to go to Africa, and I want to, you know, Africa can be dangerous, you know, depending on where you go.
Anywhere can be dangerous.
It can. So, you know, but I do want to do a safari, and I want to dress up like, you know, like I'm really in a safari with the hat and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I want to, in the shorts and
with
the pockets on the side. I do. I always wanted to do that. I want to ride an elephant.
Yeah.
I want to, you know, I want to do that. So I'll do it one day. You know, we probably could have done it if COVID hadn't come in.
And that's probably why I've taken so many trips this year, because it's like, dang, you know, COVID jacked up a lot. I'm trying to get it off. Like, just be out of there.
Yeah.
COVID's like,
Yeah, I can't with COVID. So, but
is there a place that you have no desire to go?
Yes.
Where?
China.
I
have Asia. I have no desire to go anywhere in Asia.
I want to go there.
I have no desire. Well, first of all, I'm not big on Asian food.
Okay.
You know, so I'd probably starve. You know, and I don't know. I just have no desire. I never had any desire to go to China. And probably India either.
India, I think it would be cool to go to India.
I'm not crazy about that food either. All I think about is the food. So yeah, what about you?
Russia.
Yeah, that's true. Afghanistan.
Yeah, I mean, that's the obvious.
North Korea.
Yeah, no desire. I do want to see how North Korea and them don't have. Is it North Korea or South Korea?
North Korea.
You can't have
internet and all that stuff.
I want to see how that works. Nah, they probably lock me or kill me up. No. Don't have any desire, but anywhere else I'm all open to.
Yeah, me too. And I always say, like, you know, I love going out of the country, but it's places right here in the United States that's beautiful, and we need to, you know, take advantage of it and go, you know, go places here.
I still want to go to a lot of places.
Yeah, like Seattle. We talked about Seattle.
I want to go to Seattle. I want to go to San Francisco.
Right.
I want to go to.
What about like where is it? Where they're near Vegas, where they're smoking now.
Oh, near Vegas?
Everybody's going there to smoke.
Is it near Vegas? Well, yeah, Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
Is that really?
Oh my God, geography. Oh my God.
But I don't be thinking that it's right near Vegas.
But yeah, so places like that. Alaska I wouldn't mind taking a cruise to Alaska.
People have.
Yeah, they do. So that you're looking it up, aren't you?
It's not right near Vegas,
but it's on that side.
Utah is before it.
But it's right beside. I mean, it's right near it.
I mean, you said like it was like it was bordering it.
Well, I'm thinking of West Coast.
Come on, girl.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, cruises.
Yeah,
cruises are great.
Cruises are great, and if you've never been on a cruise, you need to go.
If you can tolerate it, because not a lot of people can tolerate it.
That's true. It's a great experience.
Yeah, cruises are really good.
Yeah, we had fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that trip.
Yeah, that was
a good trip.
It's just Erika was in a cast, but
in a wheelchair.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But even with that, that was
fun.
That was fun. So yeah, it's a lot. We got to get some more trips on the books and planned.
Okay, so what are some travel tips?
Plan. That's one.
Plan.
And
I get, you know, last minute things
happen,
but
if you plan.
Like, I feel like you should really plan out your whole life. I mean, not your whole life, but like if you have a job that you know you're gonna have next year, you should plan. Like if it's a lot of people have 9 to 5, so it's easy to plan around that. Like with me, I make my own schedule, which is even better.
Right.
But you can plan your schedule with work, so you can plan your vacations in. I like to live by the theory of to plan work around my life and not my life around work.
That's good.
So
that's good. And see, you could do that.
Yeah. So I mean, I think a lot of people can do that. They just, you know.
Right.
You can do it to an extent. You know, granted, some people have that more freedom to do it, but I feel like a lot of people can do it.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, this is previously when we got a certain amount of vacation days. Right now, we have unlimited vacation days, which is great. But anyway, before that, I would January 2nd, because we didn't work on the 1st. So January 2nd, I would go in and I would put in my vacation days for the year. As far as what I knew, you know, I always had leftover ones, but I planned it out because I was like, okay, you know, if we got Labor Day off, I'm gonna take the Tuesday off. That way I have a super long weekend, you know, or, you know, and then when Kendall gets his schedule, that's a whole nother, you know, plan. So.
And don't be afraid to use your vacation days.
No, that's
your
what it's
PTO,
for.
you work hard for them.
You do.
So you deserve to take them off.
You do. Also, if another tip would be, I would highly advise, if you can't take a trip and really enjoy it without worrying about the money that you spend,
Don't
take it. Like, do the excursions, you know, eat at the nice restaurants,
for
order
real.
the nice bottle of wine, do that. You know what I mean? Like I said, we previously, you know, we weren't doing that. We were just trying to go on these trips. And then at one time we just said, look, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it, and we're going to do a real trip, and we're not going to care about the money. We're just going to figure it out.
Because honestly, you could get the money back.
Yeah, and you're
not going to get the
so
time back
better.
or those memories. Yes, you enjoy it
so
a lot
much
better. Like, and I understand, you know, not everybody is in a certain financial situation, and I get that. But you can travel to places that are feasible for you in your financial situation.
And have a great
time. There's a lot of like local places, like even in Georgia, like even like going to Savannah. Savannah's beautiful. Or I know there's like a water park somewhere far from here. I can't think of the name of it that people go to. It's really nice. Chateau Alon. You could go, like, just things that don't cost too much. You couldn't make it a day trip. I mean, you know.
I was going to say a day trip. I mean, for my birthday, what we did, that was fun.
Going on the boat. You know,
that was fun.
You can do stuff, but making memories and just enjoying yourself is so important.
And who you take on a vacation, that's another tip. Who you take on vacation. You can't take somebody that just is a Debbie Downer. That's what we call them. That's I don't care how you figure, I'm not going to let this person get to me. I'm not going to let him get to me or whatever. If they're that type of person, it's going to affect you. You know what I mean? It's going to affect you. So you don't want to do that. You want to take people that are adventurous and fun, and
it's okay to have an itinerary. That doesn't mean you need to abide by it, but it just gives everybody a better idea of what you're trying to do. Like, that's important. I mean, just traveling is getting a lot bigger nowadays. A lot of more people are traveling. So that makes a difference too, because you're kind of competing with other people to have a good time, like when you get to the place, like everything be crowded, or people already have their things planned out, so you want to have things planned out ahead of time, so you don't get there and you're like, oh my god, it's booked up. Well, duh. Like, what did you expect?
And people tend to be nicer when they're on vacation, so when you meet people, it just seems like people are in a good, you know, spirit, and they're friendlier and nicer, and
but don't be too friendly. Like, don't get snatched up. Be friendly, but be cautious. Because people, they smell a tourist. I mean, I be having tourists written all over me, but at the same time, you know, I know what's up. You know, I know like how to kind of gauge people's motives in a way.
But you could get snatched up too.
I mean, anybody can get snatched up, but I'm always thinking people, the worst of people anyway. So if they snatch me up, I'm gonna go out fighting, because I already thought she was out to get me anyway. But just be cautious when you travel.
And again, do your research.
Do your research. Carry cash. I did
not too much cash.
Yeah, not too much cash, but still cash. Especially if you're going. I feel like if you go anywhere, because you don't want to damper that. Oh, I gotta go to the ATM, or I gotta get this money out. You know, take it from me. That's a lot.
And you would think that by now cash is not necessary.
I know, but when you go to other countries,
it's not like
that's not like that.
That's true.
What else with the travel?
Be careful about drinking the water at certain places, the type of foods you eat. One of the things that I did, I took a trip to Manila, the Philippines, and you know, over there the exchange rate, you know, United States dollar goes really far over there. I was tipping waiters like I was over here, and I mean, they loved me. Every time I came out of the room, they were like right there, like, hey, how are you? And I was wondering, what the heck, these are some friendly people. And then a guy told me, he said, look,
your pocket.
you're tipping too high, you got to bring it down.
Do your research before you go, especially if it's like a country you know nothing about. Like these islands, I feel like they're a little easier to finesse, but like if you going all the way across, you know,
and it wasn't no tourist. I wasn't over there on a I was there for work, and I was over there for like almost a month, and it wasn't I was in the city. I wasn't touring. I wasn't in like this hotel that all the tourists go through. It wasn't like that.
And even trying maybe like learning their phrases, maybe a little bit of the language.
Yeah.
Because you do kind of still want to be respectful when you go over there.
Right.
Like you would want someone to come over here and respect your culture and everything in your home. You want to do the same over there.
Yeah.
So just a lot of tips. I mean, if you want to hit us up.
I was getting ready to say, because seriously, I should be a travel agent for real.
I'm about to be a travel person.
Guru. A travel
guru.
Guru.
Just pay me to travel.
Oh shoot.
People doing that, man.
Yeah, because seriously, because I love to see people have a good time. And I love people that come to me and and just say, I just don't know how or where to start or whatever. I'll be like, oh, no problem. What you like to do? Let's look.
Yep.
And
figure out what you like to do.
Things.
So basic tips. Plan.
Right.
And then planning comes with figuring out what you like to do or what you want to do
or what you're willing to do.
Yes, want to experience. Save up. Do your research on the city.